test number 16. In test number 16, you have 3 options to choose from. You can either write an essay or a speech or an article. And if you might have noticed, under test number 16, there are these 4 letters CLOM in the question paper. So that stands for the marking criteria. C stands for the content, how rich your content is. Language means how good your vocabulary is, the good words, the meaningful words, or how rich your usage of words are. Then organization is how you have divided your idea into paragraphs and how well those paragraphs are also aligned one after the other. So there should be a flow of your idea and your idea should be divided into separate paragraphs. Then mechanism stands for grammar areas, punctuation areas, and spelling areas. In this video, I'll be covering the essay part. If you are going to write an essay, among the other two options, among the 3 options, and you forego writing the article or speech and you choose to write about the essay, this video is for you. A great essay should at least have 5 paragraphs. And my advice is, before writing the essay in your answer script, it's always better to jot down in a separate piece of paper what you are going to write in your essay. You jot down 5 points. 5 points standing for, first one definitely for introduction. Then the rest of the 3 following bullet points for the 3 supporting ideas that you are going to write. Then finally, you definitely have to have a conclusion. So that makes 5 paragraphs. So you quickly jot down what you are going to write under each of these points. So introduction, very briefly, you write down your idea, that is just you scribble your idea in the piece of paper, right? This is what you're going to write for my introduction. This will be my first supporting idea. This will be my second supporting idea. This will be my third supporting idea. And this will be my conclusion. And once you're done writing that without taking much time, you move on to writing the actual answer. You look at each of these points and then write it more descriptively in the answer script. That makes your essay very organized and very clear, and the examiner gets the idea, okay, this child has an idea about what he or she is writing. Okay, now let's move on to the model paper question. There you have to write why we should protect the environment. So that is the essay heading. So here it's very easy for you. Why? Now you don't have to be thinking what my supporting ideas are going to be and what I'm going to write for my introduction, because they have given it very clearly. They are saying you may include what is environment, how people damage or destroy it, consequences of harming the environment, how we can protect the environment. So definitely what is environment comes for the introduction, right? You are going to write about what is environment, you are going to define it, and you are going to briefly talk about its components. So the first paragraph is dedicated to that. Second, how people damage or destroy it. Second paragraph is dedicated to how people pollute the environment, the ways of pollution. Third, consequences. What happens when people pollute the environment? What happens when people pollute the environment? That is what happens when people pollute the air, when people pollute the water resources, when people pollute the land. So you can include more components to it. This is how we have jotted down our points for convenience. Okay, so there in the third paragraph we have addressed that area, and in the fourth area how we can protect the environment. All the ways that comes to your mind at the exam on how to protect the environment, you can write it in here and you can give examples. So that is this paragraph is dedicated to that. Then you finally include a conclusion. So that makes 5 paragraphs.